We have had more requests for one particular author than any other. His name is Dick King-Smith, and he's written more than 100 books, including this, The Sheep Pig. The what? The Sheep Pig. The what? So what, Jamie? It's the book that the film Babe was based on.
What did you say that?
We sent Paula Danziger, who's not known for her love of animals, down to the farm to meet him. She should have just come and met the crew. Ooh.
When they told me that I was coming to a farm, I thought I'd dress appropriately and wear my animal print sneakers. However, I don't think it's that good an idea right now.
Paula, how lovely to see you. You look magnificent.
Thank you so much.
But I am a trifle worried about what you got on your feet. Do you think these might be a bit better?
Oh, I think they'd be much better, but do they have them in leopard print?
Afraid not.
Wellies, what a concept. What a great invention. Dick, you've written over 100 books at this point. Most of them have animals in them, don't they?
Yeah, most of them do.
A lot of pigs in them, too. Why pigs?
Oh, I'm very fond of pigs. Pigs are beautiful. Pigs are intelligent. Pigs are everything that man could want in an animal.
Dick, you were a farmer, weren't you?
I was a farmer for 20 years, yes.
Did you love doing that?
I enjoyed it very much, but I wasn't very good at it. I'm afraid I'm a failed farmer.
But certainly not a failed writer.
No, I don't think so. I'm better at writing than I was at farming.
There are a lot of pigs on this farm, but I've just noticed a very rare breed here.
Ah, yes. Well, that's because I brought along somebody called Babe.
I've heard about Babe. I've seen it. I've read The Sheep Pig. How'd you feel about having that turned into a film?
Very excited, very nervous that they might make a nonsense of it. But as soon as I saw it, I knew, in fact, they'd done it beautifully.
Excuse me.
What's your name?
I don't know.
Well, what did your mother call you to tell you apart from your brothers and sisters?
Our mom called us all the same.
And what was that, dear?
She called us all Babe.
I know that pigs are your favorite animals, but I know there are other animals on the farm, and I'd love to see them.
Yeah, there are lots of strange beasts. Come on, we'll go and have a look.
Okay. You know, I brought a cousin from New York for the pigs to see.
Name of?
York the pork.
I like it. I like it.
I really can't believe this. I've interviewed in lots of different places, but this one really takes the cake, or the hay, as the case may be. In a lot of books that you read with animals, they're very sweet, and everything turns out wonderfully, and everybody sort of lives happily ever after. And in your books, it doesn't always work that way. It seems much more true to form.
Yes, I'm afraid I don't like sentimentalizing and dressing up stories about animals or about natural history generally. If there's got to be death, I have death. I don't think it's right to do so, and I think children are very good at putting up with that sort of thing. They're very tough, you know, as readers.
When you sit down to write a book, do you think about how the reader is going to respond to the story?
Oh yeah, rather. I mean, really, I'm writing books to amuse myself or interest myself or excite myself or frighten myself or whatever. But the primary thing I think about in my particular sort of writing is how it will read aloud. Because I'm hopeful that my books, apart from being enjoyed by children who are skilled readers, can also be enjoyed by children whose skills aren't as good, but are read to by mum or teacher or something. So how it comes out aloud is very important.
When you write, because I know I do this, do you read aloud after you finish?
Yes, I do.
Excellent.
Yes.
Do you read to anybody else or just to yourself at that point?
Initially to myself, and then I read to my wife afterwards.
Does she ever offer suggestions to you?
Yes, she's a very useful sounding board because she knows jolly well when I'm writing rubbish. And that saves me from going on writing rubbish. So after a couple of chapters of what's going to be a rubbish book, she says rubbish and it's gone.
Does she really? She doesn't like sugarcoat it and say, perhaps you might redo this a little, Dick? She just says
She does
rubbish.
sugarcoat it. She says, ah yes, well now I must go and put the Brussels sprouts on.
Now, I understand that you have a very large family.
Yes, I've got 3 children, 11 grandchildren and a great-granddaughter.
Have you dedicated a book to each of them?
No, I don't dedicate to anybody ever.
Amazing. How come?
That's a lie, actually. I did dedicate one book to my wife.
Oh, okay, just the one, and then she said Brussels sprouts after that. You
She did. I might get fan letters asking me to do so because I get an awful lot of fan letters, and I had a lovely one not long ago which said, "Dear Dick King-Smith, I do enjoy your books. Please try and write a few more before you die."
Dick, what is this animal?
Paula, this is a llama, and llamas, if they don't like you, they spit!
Oh, the spitting image.
Absolutely.
Dick, I just want to say to you that you really deserve an award. This is Best of Breed, and it's for you, because you certainly are.
Lovely. Thank you very much indeed.
The
Look at that.
best.